Good morning, everyone. I'm here at Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary and ReelTime Rescue. My name is Courtney. I'm one of the volunteers here. And if you're new, welcome. On Sunday mornings, usually we just do a quick live stream, kind of saying hello to everyone, talking about anything new, anything that might be going on lately, and just kind of say hello. Can I get that piece of hay away from your eye, Butters? Will you let me? No? Okay. Maybe if I give him a booty scritch. So we've got Butters here. Something new about him is that he's lately been getting very good at not taking his medicine. So what I mean by that is Butters has some type of a urinary issue. And so we got these little treats that have a supplement in them to just provide, urinary tract health for male goats. Haha, got it. And he at first he loved them. He would get excited for his little cookie, and then he started kind of spitting it out, not wanting it. So we decided, okay, I'm just going to put a little dab of peanut butter on there, and then he was gobbling it down. Well, later he decided, I'm going to lick all the peanut butter off of the treat and then spit it out. So then Karen, our other live streamer, figured out that, she would take a banana, mash it up, break and kind of crumble his little cookie in there, and then he would eat it that way. And so yesterday and today, I kind of just I broke his little cookie supplement up and I tucked it inside half a banana and he ate that just fine. So for now, banana's the trick. So we've got Nala here, her beautiful Corriente, and Mr. Zeus, Norma Jean, Albert back there. So this stall is one of the littles pens, as we call it. This is where our dwarf and pygmy goats eat. We've got the cleanup crew going in right here. So nothing around here goes to waste in that respect. What we do, you can kind of see the nice lines. Elliot just got done raking up all the little hay crumbs that everybody spills on the ground. Then we kind of rake up into piles, and then everybody goes through and kind of picks at the leftover hay. Oh, Peanut, it's okay. He'll be back. Elliot's taking off. He just tossed a couple of treats. So, of course, they've all got to run to go see what they can find. As if they didn't just eat crates full of hay. Or even the turkeys are like, oh, let me go see. I think you might need to go a little faster, Julio. I think you might have missed out on that one. Don't worry though. Julio this morning had some apple with his pig feed, so he is not starving either. Another thing we do here to reduce food waste is some of us actually keep our food scraps. For example, at my house, we go through a lot of bananas, and I actually just keep the peels, right, Suerte? I keep all the peels in a bag in the fridge, and then when I come here, I give the animals the peels. Some of the goats actually prefer the peels to the banana fruit, which is kind of funny. But that way, those banana peels aren't going into the landfill, because I used to think food scraps don't matter. It kind of will break down in the landfill. It's just like compost. But it's actually a lot of work to create good compost. You have to constantly be turning the soil and monitoring the acidity and all this other kind of stuff. So it actually winds up putting out a lot of greenhouse gases, our trash that just sits out there and just kind of ferments and cooks. So by reducing a little bit of that, that kind of helps me feel a little better. I even will save, say you're cooking up a nice stir fry and you're chopping up a bell pepper, usually cut the top off. Can I get that? Kind of cut the top off of the bell pepper, and I'll put that in the bag too. And I just gave a little chunk of bell pepper to Mr. Suerte right here. So he's been following me a little bit. Oh yeah, I need some more, but that was all I had. It was just in one of the bags in the fridge. So I've got his mama Esperanza and Suerte are black belly Barbados sheep. They are known for being very skittish and shy animal, but as you saw, they do definitely have their friendly moments. So that's always special when a shy animal, when you kind of win their trust, it just kind of makes it extra sweet. Right, Esperanza? Yeah. Oh, we've got Merman. Not a whole lot of announcements. One thing we did this week is we had the guys come out that did our misting system. So this area back here is equipped with like misters, and that is because we're out here in the Sonoran Desert and we have extreme temperatures in the summer, and so the misters just actually are almost more for the humans. When we're back there, we turn them on. Some of the animals, they don't like it. They actively try to walk away from them, but it keeps the ducks cool in their stalls because they're hooked up to these fans as well. So we have 3, and so there's 1, 2, and 3, and the misting line, and here's just one of them. I won't show all of them. It's not super exciting, but it comes on here. So while the water is being sprayed out, the fan is also blowing it. So it really just gets, like I said, in the duck stalls and out here when we're working out here in the summertime. We're in danger of heat exhaustion or even heat stroke. As I mentioned, it does get very hot here. So we had the guys who did the misting system come out and just kind of prep it for summer. They had come several months back and they kind of had it prepped for winter. I think they might have run some type of like maybe anti-freezing chemical or something like that in there, or done some power down for. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, what they did to get it winter ready, but since we haven't used it in months, so they came back out and checked everything, made sure it's all working. We have had some issues with it, not because of the misting system, it's amazing, but because of some of our wonderful animals. For example, Miss Norma Jean here, the beauty queen, within hours, I think it was, of us getting the misting system, which I believe we were able to purchase that because of a grant that we received, which was amazing. Don't you do it, Merman. It had been like, I think it was somewhere down here. See, now I think it's like tucked up into the electrical box. So it used to just be plugged in. And she decided to use it as a booty scratcher and just kind of rubbed her bum back and forth and broke it off completely. And so they had to come back out. And then I believe that happened one other time. And then we had them moved up higher. And then there was something about like this little hose, this black hose that runs up to the water line came out. So it was just spraying everywhere because somebody had, rubbed it up on there. But I think, again, like I said, everything got moved up, and it's a little more, some people with children, you have to child-proof your home. We have to try to goat-proof and cow-proof and pig-proof everything back here. One thing that if you've been following us, we've talked about in a couple of our recent live streams. I believe Karen touched on it, and I think I may have briefly, but we had a big scare with our hose here getting wrapped around Nala, our Corriente cow over there. And so now we keep it on the ground instead of wound around, so that way, we'll kind of mitigate the chances of them getting all tangled. However, we were thinking, okay, so because one of our amazing volunteers, accidentally forgot the other day, and so she wound it up, and Nala got stuck in, but it wasn't bad. Elliot was able to easily, take care of that. It wasn't. Luckily, it wasn't a dangerous situation, but just in case, I was thinking, we should really put a sign up here, like, please do not wrap up the hose, keep it on the ground. But of course, if we were to put any type of sign out here, the goats would totally eat it. And now we have Norma Jean getting a little drink, although we have a bunch of giant water buckets and she had her own water trough before I let her out. She decides to come over in here and drink from this tiny one. She's going to just gulp it all down, so I'll need to probably refill that. We have to have like different sizes because those piggies that we saw a moment ago, Zeusy and Julio, they can't, if they're thirsty, they can't really reach up to these big waters. And if they come to these medium ones, they still can't quite reach fully. So then they just wind up knocking them over, dumping all the water out. So kind of counterintuitive. So we have a couple of these really shallow ones. And yep, Norma Jean says it tastes better in the small bowls. So she just drank it all up. Hi, Nala. Hi, Nala. Girl, stay away from the hose, okay? So I think that's those are only the couple of updates. Sometimes we like to say no news is good news. If everybody's healthy and getting along and taking their medicines and all that, then it's a good week. So if you guys have any questions about any of our residents or anything about the sanctuary, feel free to leave us a comment down below. And we try to check back in the comments, and if that gets away from us, we do check our social media more frequently. So if you're not following us already, I believe all of our links are in the description box. We have a Facebook page and an Instagram page you can follow when you want to see more of these guys and girls like Gilbert, Princess, Albert, Chico, and Willow, our little lovely cancer patient over here. Oh, you too, Fernando. Gobble, gobble. So thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Have a great day. Norma, chill out.